listen, you don't always have to put too much pressure on yourself because you think or rather feel you always have to get it right. Welcome everyone to my space, and this is Sunday Unfiltered.
Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once.
Hi there, welcome. My name is Sandra David. You call me Sandy for short. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some important basic steps you should consider before thinking of being a YouTuber or, be a content creator in general. As a wannabe content creator or even upcoming creators, I understand it can be so overwhelming trying to fit yourself into this space when you don't even know where you're going. If you fall into that category, do not worry, I am your best guy. So if you follow these simple, important, basic steps, I believe you will be able to groom yourself to be who you want to be. That's if you set your mind to it. So with no further ado, let's dive right into the video. The first thing first is for you to know your niche, because you can't be dancing around, you can't be all over the place. You should pick a niche. Not just picking a niche, you should also pick something that you love. If you're putting your effort in something that you do not love, it's not going to pan out well, to be honest. Like, it's just like you putting water in an empty basket. I understand that a lot of people do a lot of things and it's working for them. I do not have a problem with that. But personally, I advise that you just pick a niche. Do not confuse your audience. Do not post food content today on your channel and the next day you're talking about how to make money, and tomorrow you're talking about traveling, you're doing traveling vlog. Like, you're going to confuse your audience for real, and your growth is going to be slow. You go into something that you don't really love, that you can't even deliver well, and that growth that you so badly crave is not forthcoming, like, the way you want it to come, you're going to slack. And when you slack, you're going to fall. And when you fall, so niche down to something and stick to that. Number two is when I have to tell you to start now. I see a lot of people be like, oh, I'm ready to start content, but I don't have it all. You don't always have to have it all before you start. Right now, I have myself here, obviously. I have my camera. I'm using my front camera to record this video because I like to see myself. I like to see what I look like. Not like I'm looking at myself, I'm looking at my camera, but I enjoy filming like this. I can actually record with a back camera, but this is what I'm in for today. I'm just trying to tell you that you can start back, front camera. As long as you have a good camera, you are good to go. And you can see I'm not using a mic. I understand that the audio is not that perfect, it's not so great, but it's not bad. I'm audible, you can hear me clearly. So start with whatsoever you have. You don't need everything to start with, right? And I'm using natural lighting. I don't have any other lights supporting me. I'm filming this video like let me check to be sure. This is 5:02 p.m. Nigeria time, and I'm using the natural lighting. My phone is back in my window and the light coming in is what I am using. So you don't always have to get everything in check before you start. I think that's where a lot of people are getting it wrong. They feel they need all of that aesthetically pleasing background. Start now and start with what you have, right? With time you can elevate, I'm not saying it's wrong for you to have everything, but why not start and with time, buy these things that you really need. If you have good lighting in your house, just pick a particular time that the lighting is really, really great and you work with that. Number three is giving value. That takes us back to number one, which is picking the right niche. You can't give what you do not have. Let that sink in. So pick the right niche. Like, I feel like the both of them, they work together. Picking the right niche and giving value. When you are doing something that you really love to do, it's very easy for you to give it your best shot. The space is really saturated now and everyone is trying to up their content game. So if you are not giving value, nobody is really going to watch you. And before you post that content, right, you should go through it, you should watch it and ask yourself, is this something that I like to see someone post? Talk to yourself, do not lie to yourself. Is my video giving value? Will I enjoy someone posting something like this? So ask yourself these questions and be honest. Do not lie to yourself. Number four is staying consistent. I know you've heard this, like a lot of people always preach on staying consistent. I promise they are not lying to you. Consistency is like the key to all of these things. Everything, like, they work hand in hand. When you pick a good niche, you start now, you give value, and you stay consistent, I promise you are going to grow. You see that time that you're using to consume other people's content, create your own content and post that content. There is no favorites here on YouTube. Nobody is YouTube favorites. Nobody is doing something extra to grow on this street. They are just doing it right. Do not put too much pressure on yourself. There is nobody you are in competition with. Your biggest competitor should be how you want to be better than who you were yesterday. When you are doing these things with little or no pressure, I promise you, you are going to grow. And thank you so much guys for watching. If you find this video helpful, please give it a huge thumbs up, drop me a beautiful comment down below, and do not forget to hit on the subscribe button if you haven't. See you in my next one. Later.